rudest thing I've ever heard.
I can't believe it. I simply can't believe it.
Who comes to a housewarming party and says something like that?
Someone that won't be returning, I can tell you that.
I'll tell you that. I don't care if they're our new neighbor or not. Oh.
I'm still here.
Funny weather we're having.
And this place smells like cheese.
It was a cheese party.
Therefore, it wasn't a rude remark.
You implied that because we're from the Midwest, that we have a cheese-like odor about us.
That was clearly the implication.
It's a common insult.
You sit on cheese. Your furniture's on cheese.
Listen, where we come from, cheese is a part of life. It's not just a between-meal snack. It's not something you consume while drinking a bottle of wine at a James Taylor outdoor concert.
Some people consume Jesus. I thought that's what this party was. You thought it was a Jesus party. My God, we've been wrong and misjudged our neighbor.
Well, isn't this funny? It's like we were two insults passing in the night. Listen, we plan on staying here. We left some couch. It's aged. We're going to be neighbors for a long time. We like it out this way.
We do. And with the years going by, I guess our friendship will become better.
I hope so. I look forward to you saying, "Hey neighbor, it looks like rain." Or, "Hey neighbor, that sure was some rain."
I'll say it now. Hey neighbor, hey neighbor,
Hey neighbor,
it looks like rain.
it looks like rain.
Rain from the sky,
From the cloud
neighbor.
to the ground. Rain, rain, till it turns to water.
Get under my umbrella.
I'd love to, neighbor. Is the roof of green beneath your umbrella?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3. There
1, 2,
it is.
3. I brought 3.
For me.
And thee, and thee. What could possibly go wrong with a start this strong?
Oh, the wind! Hold on! We're blowing away from this home! The home, the neighborhood!
Cloud,
To a new place!
cloud,
Ionosphere! Stratosphere! Troposphere!
That smells like troposphere.
We're on the moon!
I can breathe. I'm hyperventilating, but I can breathe. Try not to breathe too much.
Okay.
There's probably a little bit of air left from the astronauts. Hey, look! The flag! The flag is still here! It's still standing upright.
Yeah, doesn't move at all. Like there's no wind. There's no wind, there's no air.
Oh, this reminds me of when America used to be great. I wish someone sure had the courage to admit that we're not great anymore.
When you say great, you're spelling it G-R-E-A-T.
No, like a cheese grater.
That's what I thought. Back when America used to grate on our nerves. Make America great again. Make America slice cheese real thin.
Gentlemen, I don't think there's much much oxygen left. I'm starting to.
You guys take it.
No,
You take the oxygen. I'm not worthy. I'm going to go without oxygen. I'm not going to breathe. Me neither. One of us has to breathe. If none of us breathe, I'm getting lightheaded. Oh, he's getting lightheaded. He's taking off. That's the key. If you can survive getting lightheaded long enough, you'll escape the moon's. Oh, my calculations are exhausting. The air building up in my head is turning into helium. I think that's what happens. There's a helium leak.
If you make it back to Earth, be sure to know our long for us.
That I'll do. And I'll marry. That was the Earth. It's gone. It was right there.
It was right. It was big. It was the big green and blue
green
thing,
marble.
right? Yes,
The big green marble.
Yes, that was the Earth, and it's
gone.
wow.
Probably an explanation for this.
Everything I owned was there.
Wait a minute, we're so distracted with this grief and this loss, I've forgotten to suffocate.
That's it. You just have to forget that we're out of air.
Yeah. You're out of there! Forget it. The earth is gone! The earth is gone! The earth is gone!
This pyramid's not going to build itself.
I don't know why he's still doing his work for him.
Look, guys. If we're going to honor the Pharaoh in death, we have got to get this pyramid finished.
We've been doing this for hundreds of years. We don't have to do it anymore.
You can't leave a pyramid unfinished. The Sphinx as well, it needs a nose.
If the pyramid's unfinished, it's just a nice, shapely trapezoidal mound. Maybe that's the way to the future, a trapezoidal mound. Oh. Fergie, stop!
Fergie, you're going to blow out your L5.
You're gonna wonder how we did this.
You know what? They probably will. They probably think aliens built it.
Yeah. Fergie, listen, come on. We've almost got a contract hammered out.
Come on! We almost got a contract finished with all the slaves. As soon as they sign, they're going to build it for us, man.
Good point. Think hard about these things. There's a lot of logic in what he just said. It's true. God, you're amazing. Look at you. You're gorgeous.
Oh, please. I mean...
God is amazing, isn't he?
It's just all the gold I'm wearing. And the really thick eye makeup. It's really to catch the tsetse flies so I don't go blind.
Is that true?
Joseph said it at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which won't be built for 2,000 years.
I'll build it. You're gonna build a Metropolitan Museum of Art. Now I've heard everything, Fergie. You got that building in the Metropolitan Museum of Art look in your eye, Fergie. First you scabbed across the line, now you're gonna go build a 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ahead of its time Metropolitan Museum. Easy now, Fergie. with that, the Metropolitan Museum of Art was founded!
Right this way, everyone gather around. This is the Paul Klee room, where we keep all the Paul Klees. Paul Klee was an artist who did art. As you can see by the shapes and colors, that's artistic. When we don't know exactly what something is, we call it art. We hang it in a museum. And if you look over here, if you just come into the next room, this is the Kandinsky room. Some people thought he was a Campdinsky, but he proved that wrong. Kandinsky, and he made all this. Most of it, you can't tell, it's just, you wouldn't leave it as a coffee cup on a canvas, and he would just leave his rings, and he would like do that over a week.
Then we put the canvas down on a table.
On a table, just on coffee, coffee rings, and he called it art, and we believed him. Now it's here. Now we're going to go in the room of tiny Picassos. Everybody knows Picasso's blue period, but they don't know his tiny period. You have to come down here. We hang them to scale. Oh, that's okay. That's just a Rothko. You're allowed to touch him. That's what happened at the Tate a few years ago. It's an obscure reference, but it's true. This is a tiny Picasso. You can touch it. This is it's one of his later works when he was working only in really small. It's no big deal. Picasso wasn't a major artist.
And that's how I became an artist. I sneezed on the works of the other artists, thereby complicating the narrative. You see, I think of mucus as an expression of artistic intent that is extraverbal and precognitive. Comes deep from inside and yet from in the cortex, the sinuses, connected in strange ways to the brain. Sure, go ahead. Thanks for coming to the seminar today.
I'm thrilled to be here. I'm a young artist. Well, I should say, I live in Williamsburg. The rest is implied. Do you have any tips for someone like me who's, I'm into what's called a maximum minimalism?
Maximum minimalism, interesting. Yeah.
I've been mostly working in tempera paint.
Yeah, tempera paints, sure.
Which, a lot of people associate with preschool.
Absolutely.
But I'm doing it ironically. Again, I live in Williamsburg.
I like to call it class-sociate, right? That's what we're talking about, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're right on the same page, aren't we?
Yeah, so do you have any tips on how to get my stuff hung in a museum?
Do I have any tips for him?
And if you can sing it, because Dan just hit a sweet chord.
First tip for being an artist in Williamsburg is to get out of bed every day. First tip for being an artist when you live in Williamsburg is to get out of bed every day. Every day. You smoke a couple of cigarettes, you get a little tattoo, have a cup of coffee with a bacon pickle or two, then you sit back down and think, God damn, what am I gonna do today? Second tip for being an artist in Williamsburg, get on the L train and ride into town. Get on the train and look around. Then you walk up some stairs to your destiny. You walk back down when you've had enough destiny for a time. Then you go back. Ride the yellow train. It's L, it stands for love and lust. And look there! There's art on the wall! Right there, and there, and there, y'all. If you look out there, you're gonna see art everywhere, but you have to say that it's art for it to be art. You got me?
Yeah.
So if you got a label in your pocket and you got a marker to write with, you can make any goddamn thing that you see into art. And I'm not denigrating that at all. It's an important part of being a man, which is to say, not at all. Getting what I'm trying to associate with you.
Yeah, this was totally worth the $1,500. Oh, now you're ready?
49!
49 minutes. You're gonna make us late. Now you're ready?
Now I'm ready.
I bet if we were going to your parents, you'd be singing a different tune. Your collar's up and you're not Elvis. Sorry, I'm stressed.
You're always stressed.
I have a stressful life. And not you. You're not, I mean, tonight, yes.
Part of your life.
Yes, no, I didn't. I'm stressed because I feel like sometimes I'm walking on eggshells with you because I say something quickly without thinking and you get upset. And my intention isn't to upset you, it's to be honest.
I'm an artist. I'm working on a piece.
But you knew about this, okay? I put it on our iCal, okay? You have a phone, and it should show up that we have a thing, and you should check your phone once in a while and know we have a thing. And I shouldn't have to come into your studio and interrupt your flow or your chi or whatever you call it when you're working, which I think, I see your Netflix queue, okay? I can sign on with you, okay? And House of Cards is overrated. It's a soap opera. I don't care if they're in the White House. It's a goddamn soap opera. Try to drive like a normal person. Is my maybe fiance. He's hinted, but he hasn't really been too overt.
I think you might be bleeding very badly. Get worse and get more pen.
put the brake on.
Listen, Stephen.
Oh!
Stephen, while I have your attention, two things. I hope you learned a lesson.
Don't move me.
Recklessly.
Don't move my head.
I won't move his head. I hope you learned a lesson about driving recklessly. That's one. That's one thing. The second thing, maybe there's something you want to say or ask as your life is flashing before your eyes, and you finally understand about what's important in life and who's important and who you want to spend the rest of your life with. I'm just saying that's a maybe that might be crossing through your head as your blood is spilling out all over this nice octogenarian's lawn.
I'm gonna try to crawl out the window. I don't feel like this was here a moment ago.
It's like the situation just keeps worsening by the moment.
Is there anything you want to say?
Oh God!
You're not bleeding, it's your tie. You're so dramatic. You shouldn't be a painter, you should be a performance artist, honestly. You're like a Marina Abramovic. And she's probably already done this piece. So.
I'm gonna bring you some sandwiches.
I might choke on that the way things are going.
Oh, how are things going? How are things going?
Between me and you.
Oh, really? Oh, you want to talk about me and you for once? Instead of your art and your destiny.
Wait a minute. Hold off on calling the fire department.
Oh, I wasn't going to.
Good, because I had something to say.
Speak up.
I'm running out of air. Can I borrow some air?
Oh, you're running out of air? I'm the one who's running out of air every day in our relationship. The metaphorical air. I'm speaking in metaphor, okay? I get it. I get art. I get literature.
Finally!
I'm not a dum-dum.
Finally, I
You
figured
can
it out.
let me in once in a while. Let me stand
That's really hurting.
here. It's hurting me too, Steve.
Does it hurt you to hurt me?
If I'm going to be honest with myself,
Be honest with me.
if I'm going to be honest, I'm always honest with you.
Okay.
It does hurt me a little to hurt you, but it also feels a little good. It's kind of a yin-yang thing, you know? It's a little of both together. And you can't separate them, because they always go together. Nobody says, I'll have the yin hold the yang. I like the yin, I like a large yin with a little yang on the side.
Okay.
Yang is not a side
Okay,
yin.
when you're done talking, then I'll talk. You keep on going.
Fine.
There's two people in this relationship.
You're finally noticing.
I am.
How did you get to this place?
I got really angry and I left it to him.
I don't mean this woman's lawn. I was there, I remember the accident. I mean this place in our lives. We were so, when we met at the turkey's nest across from McCarran Park, when you were playing ironic kickball. I was like, oh, he's handsome and those pants are tight.
What do my pants look like now? I can't see my pants!
They're tight, Stephen. Your pants are always tight.
Thank you.
I knew.
Don't move my tie, I'll move it for myself. Don't move my tie, I'm gonna move it myself.
I've had time to make you some coco van.
It's a full moon.
It's almost morning of the next day after you've arrived.
Oh, I should have texted my parents. But they don't understand texting anyway. And I would have called them later to say, read the text. And they would say, how do I read the text? And I was like, push the button that says text. And like, where's the button? And I'd be like, on the phone!
It's gonna sound really strange, but I feel like we should make love one more time right now.
I'm exhausted. I'll just turn away. I feel dirty. I'm just throwing off cheap references with this much depth. Don't think I don't appreciate it. You always did appreciate my shallowness, didn't you? We don't even need to think about this dream problem again. I think that we can start our whole new life together today. Why, we just moved to a new neighborhood. Surely people here will understand us. Understand that we're just like everybody else. They'll have us over for company.
Look, over there.
Generally over there.
Over there.
Oh, yes, the shoulder.
I want to play the hands-through game.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go over there. Sometimes I wonder if there's anybody up there, what they're thinking about. And I wonder if aliens came down, if they saw a musical, would they know what it was? If they saw art, would they know it to be art? You're out late.
No, just walking the dog I don't own. Practicing for the day that I do get a dog.
Come on over, come on over.
Oh, it's late.
What? There's something more? Come on! Come! Bring the dog! You! Bring that dog! Bring that dog! Bring that dog! Come! Ah, you're I was too...
Thanks for playing along. The missus doesn't like to play the imaginary dog game. She really doesn't want a dog, so it's really just me walking
The imaginary dog?
the imaginary dog.
Hey, every marriage needs imagination.
Yeah, but that's usually imagination shared in the marriage.
We call it imagination.
Just rolls off the tongue.
We make up a lot of words.
We make things up, we pretend like.
Am I that short? You're both.